Bixby's Emma Wilson joins us on KREFSports.tv ahead of the Spartans going to the state tournament for volleyball, 24-11 on the season. And that's where I want to start, Emma. You've won over 2/3 of your games. Your team's gotten better as the season has progressed. Just describe the journey that you guys have been on now taking you guys to the state tournament.
Yeah, it's been a great journey. I think all of us came in this year really wanting to make a difference just because the past 2 years we haven't done so great throughout the whole season. So I think we all kind of came in with the same mindset of like, we want to make this season really good, especially we have 8 seniors and they all just came in on the same page. And that starting off was really good for us. And then we just kept playing as a team and playing together. And I really think that's why we were able to go to state.
A team improves over the course of the season. Where's been you guys' biggest area of growth through this year?
I think the beginning we kind of started off a little rocky. We lost our first home game, and I think that was tough because all of us were kind of thinking like, "Oh, is this going to be a repeat of last year?" So I think for us to have to grow and like be like, "No, we want to make this different." That I think was really good for all of us to have to step up and like make a change instead of just accepting that it might be the same as last year.
And where does that start? Like, does that start with the senior leadership? Does it start with the coaches or somebody else? Who really gets the ball rolling on, hey, we got to make a change here. We got to be better?
I really think like it's a lot of the people. It's most of the people on the court, like our setters, our liberos. A lot of them are captains. So I think for them to step up and be like, "Hey, like we can do this." I think one person kind of started with it, and then it all just our whole team became like affected and really wanted to just win because we didn't want to lose. Like that, a lot of the girls on this team have been here in the last 2 seasons, so they understand. So I think all of us kind of came together and wanted to play as a team, and I think that really is where the biggest difference was made.
Let me ask you about yourself personally, because the couple times that I was out there covering you guys' games, you were outstanding. Where has your game just evolved and taken you to the level where you're at right now? And who do you credit for that?
Really my setters, I mean, they have really challenged me to like when I am not doing amazing, they're like, "Hey, like like this whole team believes in us, like in me and like we believe in each other." And I think that's the best thing for like to keep us out of our heads because it is really hard when you go and like make a few errors and like for my whole team to be there for me and also all of us there for each other. I think that really was nice just to know like the whole team has my back and my setters being like, "Hey, you got the next one," or like giving me good feedback. I think that is so helpful rather than like negativity on the court. So I feel like that probably was the biggest thing.
Yeah. Um, Tell me about the preparation for a state now. You guys haven't played in a little bit now. You're well rested. How have the last few days been leading up to you guys kicking off state tomorrow?
They've been great practices. We've been practicing for 2.5 hours, and our coach really has had us all watch film. All the girls kind of know who we're going to play going into it. And so it's been a great prep week. We've gone into practice, we've gotten all this stuff done. We've focused on the little things and then playing aggressive. And as a team, we even did team bonding dinner last night. So this week really has been a great, good, successful week. And all of us feel very ready going into tomorrow.
Oh yeah, no, I like to hear that. Hey, what was the spread for the team bonding dinner?
Last night, so we went over to Gentry Snyder. She's one of our DSs. So we went over there. We had, I think they had a ton of food for us. All the coaches were there. So we all ate together and then we played some fun games after, kind of just like team bonding. It was like charades. It was so much fun. Like I already feel so much closer to these girls.
What is doing an activity like that or just an entire night like that before you go into the state tournament? What does that do for the vibes around the team?
I mean, it really just makes it better. Like you come out of that night being like, man, I just love these teams and we love the girls. And like we all just feel bonded. Like we could all step on the court together as a whole team and not individually. And we trust each other to have each other's back and we build each other up. And I feel like that is a great way to like start. Even today's the last practice before state. And so I just feel like we are in a great spot. So.
Yeah. And I want to ask you, last question for you. We're talking to Emma Wilson from Bixby Volleyball ahead of their state tournament tomorrow afternoon. What are you looking for out of yourself? And how do you get yourself in a good spot where you need to be going into the final part of the season?
I mean, I am really ready. This is my first time personally at state, so definitely a little nervous, but the team being with like a lot of us are going to be new tomorrow. So I think we're going to have a good walkthrough tomorrow morning and kind of just put on some headphones, get locked in for the game, and just go out and play 100% because half the girls out there, this will be their last high school game. So we want to play and do good for them, and then also just do good because like this is an incredible chance that we haven't had in the last 2 years. So I think I'm just really excited, and like that adrenaline I think will really help me in the game.
Taking advantage of opportunities and team bonding. Emma Wilson from Bixby Volleyball as the Spartans are playing in the state tournament at Verdigris starting tomorrow afternoon. Emma, appreciate the time. Thank you for joining me.
Yes, thank you so much.